hello to anyone in the video. For some reason, there seems to be actually a few of you on here. Only says there's one person watching. So if you're watching, let me know in the chat below. Anthony Clark, I'm fuming. How was that not a pen? Exactly. As you'll see in the vlog later on, I actually wasn't in the grounds for today's game. I was in a pub nearby. And stonewall penalty, like the most obvious penalty ever. And yeah, VAR didn't give it. As soon as we saw it back, it was ridiculous. Hi Luke, yes, I am very angry. Luke, as a Man City fan, can you please agree with me that that was a penalty at the end? Just got home from the game myself, nice. Final Third podcast. Hi Courtney, love your videos. Kind of a shout out. I do a football podcast. There you go, there's your little shout out. Should have been a penalty 100%. Hi David. Hi Anthony. 100% a penalty from Frantic Fingers. Yeah, it was. I have never seen such a stonewall penalty in my life. Connor Povey, I'm not sure how to say it. I hate life. Yeah, referees, VAR make you feel like that. I'm fuming, yeah. Roy L, joke that ref bottled it 100%. I think, like, I can understand that Michael Oliver might have not got a clear view of it, but then again, that's why we have VAR in positions. And yet again, in the Premier League, VAR is an absolute joke and doesn't see that as a penalty. Surely, if a player is stood upright and the ball hits the player's foot hits from the waist up and the player stood upright, it's a foul outside the box. In the box, it's a penalty. Surely, if that was outside the box, it 100% would have been given, and it would have got looked at as to whether it's a yellow or a red card, and yet in the penalty box, they don't give it all. Embracing the vision, hey court, absolute perfect decision, 100%. Anthony Clark was well saying, how did Walker not get sent off? Another person, Edison, how does Edison not see a red card early on in the game when we had that penalty? Veronica, thank you for the £5 super chat. A shame we didn't win, but pleased with a draw. Definitely pleased with the points. I think very much like the Tottenham game again, really good performance from the team, but again, refs, VAR, the officiating was an absolute shambles in the dying seconds of the game when it could have made a big decision. Again, someone else here, VAR sucks again. Odegaard's handball, like, there's so many instances, and not just in Liverpool games this season. You can look back, probably for every team at some point, at how bad the decision making's been. It's been really ridiculous. Sorry, let me just. I am gonna try and edit and talk to you at the same time. I'm just sending over the things and getting them all lined up. Luke, so Luke here in the chat is a Man City fan, guys, but he's a nice Man City fan. Luke is someone I'd classed as a friend online, actually. Probably the only Man City friend I have, and he said stonewall penalty. I was pooing myself because I thought I was going to get given. Oh, there's a lot of chats coming in here. I'm trying to scroll up to keep up to date. Everyone just saying it's penalty. I am going to scroll down to catch up with the chat because the chat's going a bit berserk at the minute. Luke Riley here, third with another £5 super chat, thank you so much. Third time this season we've been done over by VAR. Diaz goal against Spurs, 100%. Odegaard handball against Arsenal, another one. And then this today, absolute joke. Definitely, I think that, oh, Luke, it was also your first ever super chat, thank you, that is brilliant. I appreciate all the support, guys, when you especially, no one needs to send a super chat in, but it's a lovely gesture, so thank you. But yeah, it was ridiculous. Taking Nunes off, yeah, Nunes and Szoboszlai, I will be honest, I didn't 100% get them, but I don't think it affected us in any way. I think this season, today's performance was our best performance all season. For me, hands down. Can't think of a game where, as a team, we've looked more solid. We've attacked pretty well today. Okay, maybe Diaz did miss a few chances, but then obviously redeems himself later on in the game by he takes on Rodri, I think it was, and Kyle Walker, and absolutely amazing there. But I just, I think, going back to like the VAR thing and that, I think there needs to be more punishment for the refs and the officiating side of it. Obviously, I'm going to hold my hands up here. I don't feel like Michael Oliver was the reason that penalty wasn't given. In all honesty, I think if they'd gone in Michael Oliver's headpiece and gone, we want you to review this, go to the screen. I think if Michael Oliver had gone over to the screen, Michael Oliver, I think, is quite a decent ref. Very few of them in the Premier League. I think if he went over the screen, I think Michael Oliver 100% gives that as a penalty. I think if he sees it back, because I don't know how clear of a view he got of it in the first incident. Luke, here's a Man City opinion here. Luke says, happy with the draw, you had us rattles and on the ropes. Exactly. I feel like Haaland, we didn't see anything from Haaland today. It felt like it was very interesting. Hi Courtney, how's you? Where did you watch it in the end? I ended up watching it in the pub. I did have a ticket, but you'll see in the video I end up explaining that ticket didn't scan. I wasn't quite happy before the game. Ticket didn't scan in. I had a bit of an issue, but I am getting my money back, so that's fine. But obviously it means I missed out on the game, which wasn't the best. It's the first home game I've missed all season, so I was a bit upset. What a ball by Mo. I don't know how Diaz didn't score. Yeah, Diaz had some of the chances Diaz had. I said to the guys in there, I went, have Diaz and Nunes switched boots? I love both of them, but it did look like they'd switched boots, to be honest. Hannah says, this club continues to amaze me again and again. We were outstanding and we were robbed by my club and VAR. Love your videos, by the way. Thank you, Hannah. Harry says 100% penalty, maybe VAR error. Definitely think it was a VAR error. I think that's a good one by Coach Bill there. He says, refs need to be fined and also rotated. I think rotation's a massive thing. I also feel like if you were constantly making mistakes and officiating, no matter where you are, whether you're ref, linesman, fourth official, VAR, no matter where you're working, if you're responsible for a big error in a game, I think you get dropped down the league for at least maybe a month's worth of games or something like that. Because there's brilliant refs further down in the leagues. Surely with others making mistakes, we look at bringing them up through the leagues. Sorry guys, I don't know why, but I'm really struggling to copy over my videos at the minute, so I'm just going to try and sort that out. I actually thought Kelleher done well today. I think Kelleher is a brilliant keeper. I absolutely love Kelleher. Cleats in the chest, that's not a pen. 100% Johnny, it was a ridiculous decision. Diaz killed Walker and Rodri, that's quite funny. Penalty and red card. I'm just reading through quite funny. Luke saying De Bruyne was quite quiet today. Pep put Kovacic on and played for a point. Yeah. You off to the Sparta game on Thursday? I will be at the Sparta game on Thursday. I think I'm in the Lower Kenny for it, but I'm not sure. Put the kids on Thursday, the tyres over. You never know. Don't speak too soon on that. I'm just going to see if I can sort this video out quickly, because for some reason I seem to be having an issue and I'm not sure what the issue is. We're having technical errors here, guys. Are you copying today's vlog clips to edit? Yes, and I'm having an issue with them, so bear with me. I'm going to try and sort it out quickly. McGinn got sent off for the same challenge as Edison. Edison, I was surprised that he didn't get sent off, but I feel like him going down acting injured helped, and obviously he ended up getting took off not long after then. But yeah, it was weird. I don't know what else to say. I'm just gonna see if the laptop needs a software update. Yeah, I'll try doing that. So guys, I'm just gonna let the laptop update and hopefully the video will be out to you tonight, because I'm having a little bit of an issue at the minute. Luke, this is why I hate Anfield. You always rattle us. It was rocking today. The home fans was on it 100%. Spoke to my dad who was at the game, and I spoke to plenty of people after the game who were there, and they did say, everyone's saying the atmosphere was electric. I will say in the pub it was also electric. I've lost my voice. And as you'll see in the video from today, a little bit later on, there is a little video to go out, and the atmosphere before the game was absolutely unbelievable. The coaches couldn't come along Anfield Road because that many fans turned up, so they did go a different route. They still got there, it was all fine, and there was no issues with getting them in. But the way they brought our team in, I don't know how they brought City's team in, but the way they brought our team in. By the way, I had one of the massive flags today outside the ground, so I was at the top of the main stand, and I could see coaches coming down the bottom. So I sprinted with this flag in my hand, got onto this, I saw the barrier, got onto the barrier with this flag, and I was right at the door where Klopp come off the bus and got a smile off Klopp. Everyone else had their game faces on and was like, right, let's get in the mood. And then Virgil comes walking past with a massive grin on his face. You'll see it all in the video later. It was a brilliant atmosphere. But yeah, the Annie Road was some atmosphere today. It was packed with people. Everyone was singing. There was obviously the flags. Like I said, I had one of the massive ones. We were down there. Sean, who does the flags, is a lovely guy. If you ever see them before the game outside Anfield, go over them, they let you take pictures with the flags, and they'll take pictures for you. They're absolutely brilliant. But there was about 6 of them flags around today, and it was amazing. Flares going off all over the place, so I've got a little bit of a sore throat at the minute, but it was worth it. Like I said, in the pub, the atmosphere was brilliant. There was flares going off outside there when we scored the penalty. It was a really good atmosphere all around today. Peter saying Gomez is having an amazing season. Massive season. Nobody should hate on Diaz. He will get better. What an engine. I don't know why I couldn't get that. Drive past 2 exactly and fights for the badge. With effort, we should always come back. And yeah, he's had a bit of an injury. He's had everything that went on with his dad, and he's trying to come back from that, and it might take him a bit of time. Look at Nunes, we're all giving them time. Give Diaz it. Diaz was brilliant for us when we first signed him 2 seasons ago. My standout player that season, actually, and I think he's still got it. I just feel like today he didn't have the best of games, but he still had a brilliant game. Like, you can't... I understand he missed big chances, but everything else he done off the ball and away from the box and goal was brilliant. Not hating on Lewis, but it was just not his day to day. But he ran his guts out with trick performance. Yeah, we missed Jota today. Jota, I'm not too sure would have made much of a difference, to be honest. And that's not me like saying anything bad about Jota. I just think it was that sort of game. Did Haaland play anyway? Like I saw it on the team list. Yeah, Haaland has quite a quiet game today, to be honest. And when he did have the ball, he wasn't great with it. Also, Kevin De Bruyne and Pep Guardiola are having a bit of a falling out when Pep subbed off Kevin, or Prince Harry as I called him when I was in the pub. So yeah, it was a bit of I feel like when we got that penalty and we scored it, I feel like City's heads completely got lost at that point. Anthony Clark, Bradley did good today. Yeah, Conor Bradley is cracking player. He had another brilliant game today. Made up to see that for him. Yeah. How old am I? I'm 24. 25. Jesus. Knocked a year off my age then. But yeah, I'm 25. Don't look it, but yeah. But yeah, like I said, something needs to change when it comes to officiating in the Premier League. Not just Liverpool, but the whole Premier League. If you like this video, might be a bit late tonight, by the looks of it. I've got about 20 minutes remaining on the update, and that's just preparing it. I might see if I can sort something else out in the meantime, so we shall see. You can tell the whole team is doing it for Jurgen, yeah, and also for themselves. Like, I think people forget a lot of this team, obviously. well, most of the team now, to be honest, especially when you look at today, wasn't there when we won the Premier League last. So they're definitely playing for themselves to win the Premier League, and especially with Jurgen before he goes. I would have kept Nunes on. I agree. But again, I'm not sure if much had changed, because we didn't play any worse when Nunes went off. We didn't play any better, so we'll have to see. Played well overall, played really well. Like I said, I think it's my performance of the season so far for us. Big Fidge ended up with Haaland in his pocket. That's quite funny. Yeah. Haaland has a touch of Virgilitis. That's quite funny. I always like reading the funny little comments that end up popping up when we do these lives. So yeah, but hopefully this video is up soonish. I don't feel like it's gonna be because I'm having technical issues with the laptop. But we shall see how it gets on. If trainer says, so proud of the lads, but if we lose the title by a small number of points, then it's a VAR shambles, definitely. And I feel like at this point, it's not even a small number of points. So, Tottenham, we lost 3 points. Arsenal, we probably lost 2 points because we got the draw. Today we got a draw, there's another 2 points. So it'd be about 7 points that VAR have lost us so far. Like, definitely lost us in games. Kwanzaa, yeah, Kwanzaa's absolutely brilliant. Do I play Fortnite? No, I do not. Can we bear Brighton 7-0 to boost the goal difference? I hope so. Love from the USA. Hello in the United States. That's quite cool. I love America. The Big Bear 234 says I support Man City. What do you think on the penalty then, the Big Bear? I'm interested to hear City fans' thoughts and whether they're going to be honest about that situation at the end, because it's not, like I said before, it's not just affecting Liverpool. Everyone keeps making out it is. It's not. These VAR decisions aren't just happening at Liverpool, it's happening at everyone in the Premier League. There's constant issues. Marie, there's your shout out. Hello. Hi. Thanks for watching. Johnny, take care. You too. Watching from a span, yeah. Enjoy. Luke, we got Arsenal. Next thing we'll beat them at the Etihad. Possibly. Chris, nice to talk to you. Finally caught and you need to get a sleep. Jesus Christ, 10 to 6 in the morning in Sydney. Go and have a good kip. Go and have a good sleep. Bradley, what a lad. 100%. River Rat, I love your YouTube channel. Thank you. The Big Bear, who's a City fan. It was a pen. Another City fan admitting it was a penalty. Like, come on. Like, VAR, you need looking into more. VAR, the best thing is, VAR could work if they implemented certain to it, but they choose not to, and that's what's causing the issues. Like, I've just realised I haven't even spoken about City's goal. City score. Nathan Ake is offside. Fair dues, doesn't touch the ball. But he does push Alexis McAllister back. He probably would have got the ball if he wasn't getting pushed back by Ake, who was offside. So there's another decision there by VAR that should have gone better. Endo and Maka were miles better than De Bruyne and Rodri, 100%. Davius, we have a Nando's now. Come through. Enjoy your Nando's. Ellis saying, look forward to the FA Cup next Sunday. Now, to be honest, yes. And if anyone has a spare ticket or even 2 for the United game, can't make it for whatever reason, please let me know. I am desperate for me and my dad to get to that game, hopefully. So, fingers crossed. Luke again saying, it was a penalty, high boot. Is a foul anywhere else on the pitch? Yes, it's a foul, and it gets looked into whether it's a yellow or a red, which is massive. Gakpo lacking in some confidence, definitely. Like, he's not had much game time, and you've got to look, when he is getting game time lately, he is actually getting played out of position in midfield. He's not midfield, he's a winger. Like, come on. In my opinion, that Edison challenge is a red card. Yeah, I definitely think that is a red card from Edison early on as well. Like I said, there's 3 decisions there that VAR need to be questioned on. Luke saying, oh yeah, the Stones goals, he blocked Alexis. Yeah, 100%. He wasn't just blocking Alexis, he was full on, like, you can see his feet, and then the way he's pushing himself back was really bad. I am gonna just do that quickly. The Big Bear saying his uncle supports Liverpool, he is good. I can imagine we all feel pretty much gutted at the minute. We all miss Klopp so much, definitely. Ella saying I'm registered in the ballot. Hopefully get the unique code for it tomorrow, I'm sure. Not sure we'll have. Me and my dad are both registered for that, so hopefully we might have luck in it. But if it's anything like that Arsenal sale was, Jesus, it's going to be difficult, and there's only a few hundred left, I believe. The Stones goal was not as bad as the Man City goal versus Spurs when they fouled. I can't remember if I saw that. I'll have to look back. I feel like I remember it, but I can't remember it fully, if that makes sense. Peter saying I can't interfere with play for their goal. Yeah, like I said, it's ridiculous. Something definitely up with this computer. So yeah, I'm gonna restart it and see if that works. Luke said at half time we needed a second goal. Last thing you want to do is give the crowd some hope. Yeah, Anfield crowd was amazing today. It is a pen not just for us. Pretty much sums it up there. Yeah. The Big Bear, I just subscribed to you. You are a really good YouTuber. Oh, thank you. I hope you enjoy the content. It is mainly LFC. But I do also do a lot about Liverpool City, and there is a lot coming up in the summer. I will warn you all, if you like Taylor Swift or know anyone in family that likes Taylor Swift, once this season ends, this channel's gonna have a lot of Taylor Swift content on it, so stick around for that if you like it. If not, maybe take a break in the summer to this channel for a bit. Are you from Liverpool? Yes, I am actually currently like 10 minutes from the ground in my bedroom. So I could actually before hear them saying that the speakers at the ground, I'm in my room, and I could hear them saying that Anfield Road was reopening after the game, which was quite funny to hear that from my room. Good evening, Calvin. Hardy Simpson, there was so many chances, loads and loads of chances, especially from Liverpool. Calvin saying, I'm excited for Taylor Swift. Make sure you stay then in the summer for that content. We got Endo goal disallowed blocking. Yeah, and Endo wasn't really, he was just blocking the view of the keeper, supposedly. Which I don't think he was, to be fair. Sorry, I just need to put my password back in. There we go. Hopefully the laptop might be working a bit better. Luke says I like Taylor 1989 best album. 1989 and Reputation, my 2 favourite albums there. Who's my favourite player for Liverpool? Currently Szoboszlai. I feel like we've missed him when he's been injured. I also love Nunes. Nunes is up there as well. I don't know if you can see it, I really like Virgil. My lucky number 4 there with a cartoon picture of me. And Virgil's signed Premier League winning shirt. So that's pretty cool. Elliot was fantastic today. Yeah, Elliot, I'm always worried about when we don't have Salah or Trent there for him, because I feel like Elliot really thrives with Salah and Trent there. I feel like when neither of them are playing, he sort of struggles a little bit. Let me just see if this works better now. It seems to be working a bit faster, but let's not jinx it yet. Let me just Let's see. I was at the pub today and still have over 107 clips to edit. Fun. Referee was shambles, absolutely awful. That was a penalty and DOKU should have got red carded. Yeah, Luke, what happened? Simicus, the Greek scouser. I used to like love Simi. Still like him, like nothing else. But yeah, I just like Nunes and Szoboszlai boss. Say Scotty should have been a pen, definitely. Not sure why VAR didn't have a proper look at that block on McAllister, especially with what happens at Virgil at Wembley. Yeah, it's VAR. This isn't like a big issue with it. It's very inconsistent in decisions. Yeah, it is ridiculous. I would like to condemn the referee and VAR in this match. We all would. Michael Oliver is a joke. I don't know if Michael Oliver is a joke. Today it felt more like it was coming from VAR, the bad decisions, than the ref himself. Because like I said, if Michael Oliver saw that back, which they didn't tell him to, but if he saw that back, I think Michael Oliver gives that as a penalty. I also feel like if Michael Oliver had saw DOKU blocking McAllister, I think he gives the offside. But yeah. Gareth Brown, you picked up an Old Trafford away. No, I haven't yet. If anyone hears an away ticket for Old Trafford, give me a shout. I am looking for 2, ideally, so I can take my dad. Because my dad missed out on Wembley and that was his birthday, so I sort of owe him a little bit. But yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed, I can get sorted for United away. That was a penalty. The referee in VAR probably didn't give a penalty at Liverpool because they got into McAllister with only 1 foot in the penalty area, not 2. Possibly. Someone saying it wasn't a foul. Quite a rare decision, that. Only one person in the group chat currently saying it wasn't a foul. Luke says, according to Mike Dean, he said no foul, correct decision. Mike Dean also slated a referee yesterday for signing kids' autographs. So, do we want to listen to Mike Dean currently? Who knows? Yeah, it wasn't great. I feel VAR's deciding the Prem winner. I don't feel like they're trying to do it on purpose, but I do feel like VAR is going to like extend the title race as much as it can. And it's like not on purpose, but that's just going to be what happens. Be interesting to see if anything happens in the Arsenal City game coming up. Apple man saying, but you should have looked at the monitor. Yeah, but the only thing is, looking at the monitor isn't the referee's decision. VAR have got to tell the referee to look at the monitor. So we can't blame him for that. As much as I'd love to blame him, then yeah. The Big Bear saying, can you give me a shout out? There you go. I've shouted you out a few times in this, but there's one for you. Spooky Group, are you Irish? I am part Irish. My great grandparents on my dad's side of the family are Irish. So that's where my surname comes from. VAR, good process, lads. Yeah. I'm definitely not British, I am Scouse. Hi Jamie. Player ratings. God, I can't do player ratings because I struggle to like go through and that, and then I don't feel right like criticising players that much, and I don't feel like there's anyone you could criticise today. Still people will say Virgil van Dijk isn't amongst the Premier League greats. Yeah, he's, as he said at Wembley, they thought it was over for him. It's not. Virgil, I feel like, is back to his greatest. I feel like Virgil is brilliant lately. Mike Dean was too much of a pop star. He loved the limelight and controversy. Yeah. Exactly, VAR is to be blamed. Yeah, 100%. But 9 times out of 10, once the ref goes to the money, he will give a pen. Yes, but if he doesn't think it's a pen, he won't give it. If he sees it and it is a pen and he agrees, of course he's going to give it. I'm still salty about it. I think we all are. Jack Tinsley, can you give me a share because I'm a Liverpool fan? Hi. I don't know if you meant a shout out, but there's a little shout out for you. 15 minutes I've got up for these to just transfer over before I start editing them. So I'll probably go in a bit and let them sort themselves out. Prince. Jesus, we've got Prince in here. Diaz plays very well. Anfield Stadium is a hard place for any opposition. Yes, when we're loud and there's an atmosphere, I've said plenty of times before, if you go to Anfield, make sure you're making noise. Obviously, a lot of the time you can hear me in the back of the video screaming my head off and singing along. Just make noise when you go to Anfield. What are your thoughts on Angry Ginge? I've not really seen anything of Angry Ginge. I don't really watch much TikTok. I think he's on TikTok, isn't he? I don't watch much football TikTok, to be honest. But yeah. Chris Thomas, good about the result, but re-roll on, beat Brighton and see what happens with Arsenal. Hopefully a draw, lol. Defo penalty, though if it was anywhere else on the pitch, it's classed as a high boot. Said it plenty of times, and on that note, I'm going to end this here, because it's jumped down to 7 minutes now, so hopefully it's going a bit faster, and I'm going to get a bit of tea in a minute. I'm getting a bit hungry now, so yeah. But that being said, watch out for the video later on, next hour or so. I'm hoping it'll be up on YouTube, so keep an eye out on the channel. But with that being said, see you all next time in the vlog that'll come out in a bit. Bye.